Hello and welcome to What Are the Odds? I'm Eamon Mcananey, happy to be joined by Gary Apple. And Gary, we're talking NBA playoffs and the Nets right now. So let's take a look at the odds. According to DraftKings Sportsbook, let's take a look at the Brooklyn Nets. They were as high as 30,000 on some sportsbooks when the league halted play back in March. Now Brooklyn's dropped all the way to plus 6,000. Obviously, that's based on a return from Kevin Durant. Now, keep in mind, these numbers are based on a $100 bet. So if you place a $100 bet on the Brooklyn Nets to win the NBA title, right now you would win $6,000. So, Gary, do you think the Nets could make a deep run into the playoffs with Durant?
Oh, I don't think so. Eamon. He's coming off really serious Achilles tendon surgery, and that's something that's difficult to come back from. I know there's been ample time here. It's been about 13 months, and many guys have come back in a much shorter time frame. But you've got to consider the fact that he hasn't played a game with the Brooklyn Nets. And we don't know if Kyrie Irving is going to be back as well. He's coming off shoulder surgery. And so, there's no camaraderie with his teammates aside from in practice. There's a relatively new coach on the sidelines. There just doesn't seem to me to be a match there to make a deep run in the playoffs. Anything's possible. As I said, he'll be highly motivated, one of the great scorers in the history of the game. But I would never think that the Nets at this point will make a deep run in the postseason.
Yeah, Gary, very logical. And, you mentioned the motivation. This is a guy who's basically mentally probably checked out until next year's training camp. So now he's going to ramp it up and be ready to play for the playoffs. But you have to believe in the talent. I think as soon as he takes the floor, they're one of the best teams in the league because he's one of the best players in the league. And we mentioned 30 and 34 without him when the play was halted in March. But this is still a playoff team, a team that went to the postseason last year. So I think if you add Durant to that mix, and then maybe if you wait around for Kyrie Irving, I think they're as talented as pretty much a lot of teams to get into win a couple of rounds. I think Durant makes them that good.
I hear what you're saying, Eamon, but they have not played together as a team. And basketball is the ultimate chemistry game. We don't know if there's chemistry here amongst this group. They're going to face off against, as a lower seed, one of the top seeds in the league. So I personally don't see it happening. And honestly, why would you risk, if you're the Nets, Kevin Durant and his health and Kyrie Irving and his health, when you have the two of them together healthy next year and ready to hit the ground running?
Hey, if I'm Joe Tsai, I'm paying those two a lot of money. If they're healthy, go play and win some games for the Brooklyn Nets and help me sell some tickets for next season. All right, Gary, always fun talking hoops with you. And remember to keep it locked in to SNY.TV for more What Are the Odds?